Hello. Can anybody hear me? I can't see. I am doing this in the the webcam thing. So I can see there's 3 people in the room. Can you please type something so that I can see if everything's okay before we go live? Can tell me, can you hear me okay too? Because I'm a little early. Hello, Anita and Kay Burley Storm. Hear me? Because see, what I did was I put my earphones with the microphone right down here, and I'm hoping that that's works because I don't know. I've never done one like this in here, so I don't know whether or not it's going to give feedback. We're not getting feedback, right? Because I got the earphones hooked up, so we shouldn't have feedback. And so let me say hello to people. Bonnie, hello, Bonnie. Let me scroll up here so I don't miss anybody. Kay Burley Storm, and let's see, 624 Juanita, Bonnie, Robin, Vanessa, Karen, Lisa, Sherry, Melinda, Sharon, D. You know what? I've never known what SPF Fanatical's name is, but hello. Cindy, Moshal. Hello, you guys. How are you this morning? Or, well, we're heading into noon, aren't we? Oh, hello from Toronto. Anna says, hello from Toronto. Great. I'm glad you guys can hear me. So I'm in the living room and I'm watching. I got the front door open and watching it because I'm going to have to start my car in a little bit when the alarm goes off to tell me to leave. Because you know what? I was thinking we can go for like 3 hours if, because Shy Guy went to work. Shy Guy left his lunch here. And I said this on Instagram, but I don't know if how many people there will see that or not. But, you guys know he's a diabetic. So, and they're gated in and they can't go to a cafeteria. There's no cafeteria. He's gated in. He left his lunch here. So I have to leave in 45 minutes to go take him his lunch. So anyway, let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. And you love my eye look? Well, of course, I'm the only one you can see, right? Well, thank you very much. It's the ABH Sultry palette that I'm wearing today. And let's say hello to B came in and Ernestine. Hello, Ern. How are you? Anna. Is Anna from Canada? Did I just read that? All right. So, you know what we're going to do? We got like 3 minutes. So I just want to explain what it is that I wanted to do. I do tags and I like doing tags, but I don't know that they're that popular of a thing to do. Last night's video was a tag. It's not done as well, see, as the rest of my videos. So I guess that's confirmation that tags aren't really your thing, right? But I'm hoping that you guys will like this. I can give answers, but I want to hear your answers to the tag. And we don't get to do that much, right? Because, some of you will put down in the comments what you have to say, but I feel like doing this, maybe it's more like you guys are doing the tag, right? So I need to keep an eye on this too so that I can read what you guys are saying for the people on playback. Vanessa wants to do a live, but she's afraid. I don't blame you. I've done a few and I get afraid. Mostly what I'm afraid of is that I'm going to hit the button and you won't be able to hear me, or there's going to be feedback problems or something like that. Like I'm looking down at the sound and it's only got like 2 little green bars, which makes me think maybe you can't hear me very well. Maureen, hello. Sandra, hello. Ashlyn is here, and no, you're not late, honey. We just started talking. I was just explaining why it is I have to take off out of here like a bat out of you know where in 45 minutes. When this alarm goes, I have to go, bye, guys, and then run. Lisa's here. Let's see, have I missed? Maureen, did I miss anybody? Joy. Hello, you guys. Okay, so this tag was created by, I'm going to have the people, I do have the people linked below. I saw Mel do it. You guys know my little buttercup, Mel Thompson. So I saw her do it, but she saw someone else do it. And ultimately, it comes from a smaller creator. And so her name's Terry. I'm going to have both of them linked below so you can watch their videos if you want. But this is called the Beauty Brands tag. And this is so, I mean, I don't, my husband didn't do this on purpose, but I mean, like I had this all planned out. Like I was going to do like a question from this, and then I was going to like try and stump you guys and earn points with Seinfeld trivia. We were just making our own little game over here, but we haven't got time for that now. So, um, oh, hello, Aria. She says she's not been outside for a week. What a year this is. That is true. And Vanessa wants my car. You know, if there was a way that I wouldn't run up my data, we could just keep going and I would take you guys with me in the car. But my son has already burned through half our data. All right, let's jump in here. And the first one is think back to when you first started your makeup collection. Are there any brands that you used then that you still use today? Go. What do you say? For me, there is a slight delay, so I will try to give you my answer first to fill that delay. Of course, the answer for me, this is such a boring tag for me to do because my answer is Lancome. I started using Lancome when I was 15. My grandmother gifted it to me, and you know, I went many years without wearing makeup, but Lancome is the answer for the first one. So Cindy says L'Oreal. D says L'Oreal. You know, Lori Lancome for Ernestine, CoverGirl for Ashlyn, Lisa CoverGirl, Lisa Malone says Urban Decay, Kate Burley says CoverGirl. So a lot of you started out with CoverGirl, Lancome, Maybelline, Lancome also, Revlon, Estee Lauder and Lancome, Sure, Maybelline, CoverGirl, Maybelline. So we're about half and half here with high-end and drugstore. Right now, my girlfriends, they always used CoverGirl, and I would watch them, and I would want to wear makeup to school, but I wasn't allowed. So I didn't realize when my grandmother gave me the Lancome that it was high end. I just knew that I had makeup that was different than my friends, and I thought mine wasn't as good. Isn't that funny? Mina says, when I got a job, it was Chanel. Sandra says Estee Lauder. Dee says Clinique. Hi, Rebecca. I'm so happy to see you too. You guys don't forget to give me thumbs ups, okay? Because that will help me with the engagement on the videos. And so make sure you hit the thumbs up buttons. And if you don't see it, it's okay. You can just, after it's over with, hit it. Number 2, follow up. Which brands have you moved on from? Well, for me, that's KVD. I used to be a big fan, mostly because of the packaging. I just thought that her drawings were excellent and her products were very good too. But I have since moved on from KVD. I don't use KVD Beauty anymore. What say you? Uh-oh, I froze. Maybe my laptop isn't powerful enough to keep up with this. Hello, Carmela. Carmela started using Lancome in her 20s. You know what, Michelle? I wasn't allowed to wear makeup either for not in high school. Very, very little until I got toward junior and senior year. I wasn't allowed to. So Carmela has moved on from Lancome. Really? Sandra, Clinique, D, Estee Lauder, because it's too perfumey. Okay, I get that. You know, the older we get, don't you think maybe it might be a cumulative? I worry about that because my mom cannot hardly wear anything anymore, and she used to love wearing makeup. which makes me think maybe I should gear toward things that don't have any scent in them, or that may happen to me. I don't know. Mac, Sherry says Mac. Peggy says Chanel and Anastasia. Cindy, Meryl Norman. Cindy, my sister wears Meryl Norman, and I didn't think anyone else was. How many Meryl Norman girls are in the house? Cynthia says Clinique. Vanessa says Maybelline, Earn, Lancome. Mina says anything that adds age to my 60 years. That's about the truth, right? Maureen says Makeup Forever. And Michelle says, I don't think I've moved on from any brand, just added more. That, yes, I mean, obviously KVD for me, but that's more true with me also. I've got a couple of Cliniques. Karen's open to any brand if it's recommended. Kay Burley says, moved on from anything not cruelty-free. And Vanessa says, use the mascara, but now it burns my old eyes. I think she's talking about Lancome. Okay, and Carmela says, so many drugstore products since I was in my 20s. Avon, is there still Arden? Yes, Elizabeth Arden. That's, Lancome and Arden were my first products that I had. And I feel like I need to go back and try Arden again after all these years. A sales girl kind of ran me off from that counter, and that's when I went to Lancome and I never looked back. So we got Clinique, MAC, Meryl Norman. Okay, so Mary Kay. Oh gosh, I haven't worn Mary Kay since the 80s. All right, well, let's go to number 3. Are there any brands that you thought were so expensive that you'd never buy anything from them, but now you consider at least one of their products to be holy grail? Which brand and which product? Give opinions, I think, because I said, as soon as you do, you're like having to eat your words, right? So I said that, yeah, I wasn't going to be like a Pat McGrath person, but one of the products, I mean, because those eyeshadows, that's ridiculous. Even though I love it, it's still ridiculous. $125 for eyeshadow. Now, there is quite a bit that goes into that packaging, I would imagine. But the formulas, and it's really good. But, good formula doesn't have to cost that. Look at Sydney Grace. But, yeah, I did. I said I wouldn't. I did. Now I've got 2 of those $125 palettes that are kind of my holy grail. Oh, no. What say you? Let's see here. Ashlyn says, am I saying your name right? Ashlyn? I hope so. Ashlyn says, I don't have any holy grail expensive products. Hourglass ambient lighting powders. I've just pulled mine back out again, Rebecca. I love them so much. Hourglass. No holy grails here for Carmela. Mina says, I'm a glow. Maybe because I'm right in front of the window. Well, I also have on some highlight, so that might be it. Natasha Denona for Cindy. Bonnie says, Trish McAvoy. I'm going to answer Trish to something in a little bit, probably. Anna says, Lancome skin feels good. Amazing for mature. Yes, I agree with that. Lisa, Natasha Denona. Karen says, Arden. Their nighttime retinol serum and some of their lipsticks are great. I agree with that. But, I haven't worn any of their skincare. Do they still have visible difference? Oh, my goodness. It jumped on me here. Pat McGrath eyeshadow. You found it. Yikes. I know, Peggy, right? Lynn says, hi, Mary. Mina says, oh, hi. Mina says, I need to try Sydney Grace. Yes, you do. You guys, it's such an affordable brand if you've not tried Sydney Grace. When you do, you're just going to die, okay? You're going to go, what? Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Ara, for the $2. That's so sweet of you. Michelle says, I can't pay that much for a palette. It's just too much. I have main income in the house, so I have to be, yeah, I get that. Ashlyn says, when I was a teen, I stuck to CoverGirl and Maybelline. Revlon was too expensive, but now most of my makeup is Revlon. And that's not even expensive makeup. It's getting more expensive. I think, for drugstore. We'll hold off because that actually is a question in here, I think. Dior for Lisa would be Chanel. Wait a minute. Would like to try the Chanel for, oh my goodness, it took another jump. Hang on, let me scroll down here for a second. Um, Kate Burley would like to try Chanel. And Melinda says, I tried a brand that's been in the US only 1 year and it's fantastic. It's called, oh, I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't know how to say that either. Farmazy. I don't know how you say it. She says it's amazing. Oh, Armini. It's Armini. Armani concealer and color corrector. No live fritziness. Michelle says, I will pay more for skincare, but Peter Thomas Roth serum. Okay. Cindy Grace is the best for Cindy. I agree. Lisa is dying to try Cindy Grace. Dior's foundation. Oh, yeah. I love that Dior Air Flash. Oh, I love that so much. Lynn. Lisa, thank you so much for the $3. And look, there's a fist bump. Oh, I got a fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump. Thank you so much. Vanessa says, have you ever tried Lancome day cream, night cream, Mary? Yes. Love. Michelle says that the drugstore prices are getting crazy, and they are. Hold that thought because that's coming up. Michelle would like to try Charlotte Tilbury, and Kate says, would love to try La Mer foundation. Oh, get a sample. Get a sample of it. Dee, thank you so much, Dee, for the $2. You're so sweet, you guys. You're so sweet. Lynn says Bobbi Brown eye cream and her corrector. And let's go to number 4 so that we don't. Number 4 says, what is a popular brand that you've never tried and don't think you will ever, and why? Oh, that's tough. Chantecaille. I'm going to say Chantecaille because it's so expensive. And I have been curious about it, but I just can't go that high, you know? I mean, it's like, oh, it just hurts too much. And Dee and Lisa, thank you so much for what is that called? Is that called Super Chats? Is that what that is? The money? Thank you so much for that. So I guess Chantecaille would be, no, it's kind of says a popular brand, and I don't know that Chantecaille is a popular brand. How about By Terry? Okay. What's a popular brand that you've never tried to think you will? No, I'm not going to put By Terry in there. Oh, Mina says Jeffree Star. There's a good one. All right, I'm going to go with that one, Lina. A popular brand that you've, no, wait a minute, I can't say that because I did just try Jeffree Star. I tried something of Jeffree Star's line, so I can't say that. Oh, I don't know. I don't have an answer. What do you guys say? Cindy and Ernestine, thank you so much. I think those are super chats. I don't know if they are or not. I think that's what they call a super chat. Thank you so much. Michelle says, most high-end brands, I just can't justify spending that kind of money. Lisa says Jeffree Star. That would have been a great answer for me, except I just did recently try something from his line. So I can't say that now. Okay, so Lisa says, anything Michelle Wang shows too rich for my wallet. Oh my gosh, right? Right? I love watching Michelle, but sometimes I don't because I know that I'm not going to be able to afford anything she shows, and it makes me feel poor. Michelle says, La Prairie, La Mer. Yes, pricey, but I'd love to try it. I did try some La Mer, but, well, I had their powder. But like their foundation, I had to get a sample of it, and it didn't really float my boat, so I didn't get it. I didn't understand what the big deal was. Sandra says, La Mer, I had a sample foundation, but it didn't work for me. Same as me. You know, I was like, well, you know, really, I've got other foundations here, even drugstore, that kind of look as good. Taboo, taboo. I know. Somebody goes smack, smack. Okay. B says, me too, Jeffree Star. Sherry says, drat, I have to run. Oh, bye, Sherry. Thank you so much for showing up. Lynn says, Mina. Okay, I missed something. Ina says, anything that costs $50 and up for 1 ounce of a product, that is just way too out of my range. Jeffree Star shows up here. I would say, let's see, no J for me. I agree. No JS. Tati Beauty. No J for me. I would like to say Tati, but I did buy the first palette. I regret it. Me too. Lemaire. Sandra, thank you so much. So the jumps are coming from the super chat. That's what's happening. Thank you so much. You guys, I love you guys. You're my number one fan. There's a little number one fan thing. Can you see it? Jumping up and the fist bump thing. Could you guys see those? This is so cute. I love that. Okay, so I love the Michelle Wang also. She's so chill and lovely, but I work in the public safety, so no dinero for that. But Lisa, we appreciate what you do for public safety. Mina says Tati was mean. However, love her sequin row. Oh, the sequin row. Well, you guys know how I feel about that. I'm not going to go into that. Okay, so Michelle Wang is so great, but the products are in my dream world. I get that. Okay. So everybody's agreeing. Cindy wants to try more Charlotte Tilbury, but can't afford to. I feel guilty spending that kind of money on one product. I know. It takes someone in my life putting that in perspective for me, because I think we get immune to seeing those kinds of prices and we don't really realize. My BFF from high school, whenever we go shopping, she always does the same thing to me. Like, well, I'll be looking at a lipstick from Lancome or whatever, and she'll go, do you know how many pairs of boots you could have? Or, I'm looking at the makeup at Sephora and she'd be like, it's crazy to her. She says, you know how many pairs of boots you could have for that? Well, boots are her thing. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that does kind of put it more into perspective, but I think we get used to seeing those prices or something. Oh, Sicily. Bonnie says Sicily. Yeah, that's a brand that, I kind of have wondered about and think, oh my gosh, I can't remember how much the price of that primer was I saw, and I went, it's a primer. Like something that it's not like it's, a foundation that will, it's a primer. Oh, well, move on, Mary. Okay. So, Vanessa says she needs to go. Thank you for holding this live. You've given me courage. Be safe. Well, thank you. You be safe too. Thank you for showing up. And we better move on. Number 5. What brand perfectly encapsulates your current makeup aesthetic? And explain. I see we have 50 people in here, but only 27 thumbs up. So if you wouldn't mind and you haven't hit the thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, so what encapsulates my makeup aesthetic? I know this is boring, but I have to say Lancome. It does. I feel like Lancome just, I don't want to call Lancome an old lady brand. It's not an old lady brand, but I think because it's so classy and gives a not in your face kind of look, that a lot of mature women love Lancome for that reason. So I think that on the whole, for my makeup, I tend to like this kind of a look, and I can get that from Lancome. And I just love their products. It's like very rarely do I get a product from Lancome that I go, oh, well, you suck. Oh, you stink. And then take that back, right? All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Your answers should be coming in now. What? Mina says, I don't drink, which you pee out. So, okay. She doesn't drink alcohol because that just comes, right? It just goes back into the toilet and it's gone, right? So she buys makeup. I understand that. I do. That was my philosophy on Valentine's Day with don't take me out to eat and get me food that I won't have tomorrow. Don't buy me flowers that are going to die in a few days and I won't have tomorrow. I would like to have the divine rose from Pat McGrath, and I will still have that. For years from now, I'll still have that. Okay, what was that question again? So it was what brand perfectly okay, let's see what everybody's saying. Sydney Grace, Lancome. Dee says, what a shocker. I don't know what she's saying, what a shocker too. So maybe that I answered Lancome. That's probably what she's saying, what a shocker too. Yeah, like you guys didn't know that, right? So boring. Yeah, Lynn says she knew I was going to say Lancome. So I'm so predictable. I'm mispredictable. Okay, Heba says, hi, oh, hi, Heba. That's not what Heba said. Heba didn't say, hi, oh, hi, Heba. I said that to Heba. Heba says, good morning, Mary. Good morning, Heba. Don't worry, I don't have anything. You're not going to catch it, okay? I just always have a runny nose. I don't know why. You know, even before all of this, I still had a runny nose. Okay. Oh, Kate thinks I need to be a Lancome poster girl. That's so sweet. I do too. I mean, I've been touting them for a long time. They should pay attention, see? So they just must not like my look. I'm a nobody. Let's see. I'm with you, Elf. Okay. I do still like stuff. Well, I have been so shocked by Elf recently. Oh gosh, this is taking a jump and I can't see what people are saying. Nothing wrong with predictable. Let's hope you're not allergic to Lancome. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that just be awful? Let's see. Lynn says she uses many different brands. For me, it's hard to narrow down. Emma says, I always have a runny nose too. Scared to wipe my nose in public. Yes, right? Like I'm sitting here going, you guys, don't worry. Because I'm sitting there wiping my nose. But, you know, it's probably because the front door's open, chill's coming in, and now my nose is running. All right, so Maureen says, sometimes I'm bright like Juvia's. Sometimes I'm blinding like Oprah. And sometimes I'm subdued like Charlotte Tilbury. I like that. Lisa says, bad time for allergies, might get tossed in a hospital clink. Pat says, you're not a nobody to us. Oh, thank you, Patty. That's so sweet of you. And Sandra thinks I'd make a good Lancome. You guys go tell Lancome. To be like, who? Who is that? Jill says, hello, Jill. Jill says, I love IT Cosmetics as a whole. Love their illuminating foundation. It lasts forever. Oh, yes. Michelle says, or cough in public, just a regular cough. Right? Like, I used to have a tick where I was coughing, but it was just like a tickle. I didn't have a reason to be coughing. It was just a cough. Can you imagine? I hear people are actually fighting over that now. We're not supposed to be talking about that. Okay, number 6. Are there any brands you haven't wanted to try purely because you don't like their packaging? I don't know any. Do you guys know any? NARS. If I have to ding somebody on packaging, it's going to be NARS, and it's because I can't ever, if I have nails, I can't get their packaging open, and it just gets filthy. So I'll say NARS, even though I don't really dislike it that much. Lori says that I am a huge blessing. You are a huge blessing. You guys are a huge blessing, just so you know. B says, did I tell you that lately? Have I told you that I love you lately? Oh no, it's jumping again. Hang on, let me scroll up here. I missed somebody. Let's see here. Okay, Ina says, yes, you could be, oh, that's a Lancome poster girl. I would rock that campaign. Well, I don't know. Maybe if they did my makeup, it would be better. And I'm sure that they would have fantastic photography. Right. Okay, so Patty says, is not so important to me. I think sometimes what is that is what we are paying for. You're right about that, right? The packaging, so much of the time, sometimes, yeah, I've have bought things strictly for the packaging. Sandra says Sicily packaging is dull, especially for the price. Cynthia, I've never seen it. One time I saw the primers, how I know how much it was. That's easy. KVD is creepy. Cynthia thinks that KVD packaging is creepy. Cindy says packaging is not that important to me. Ina says nope. If the price is right, I like the product. Packaging is not an issue. Lynn says Shane Dawson conspiracy palette too bulky. Oh yeah, you could almost put benefit in that category with bulky, right? But I love benefit. Michelle says I like NARS packaging. I really don't know. I have a smear on this glass and I can't see. And I keep having to do like this to try and read through it, and I don't have anything to clean it with. Lisa's not super thrilled with elf packaging sometimes. And Melinda would not want to try any foundation with spatula applicators. Yes. FedEx is here, guys. What do you think they have? Wait, no, they're leaving. Oh, it wasn't for me. Okay. See, now that's something I would have cut out of this video. Packaging is so pretty. Oh, Chantecaille packaging is so pretty, but the price is, oh, yes, it is. That's part of it, right? That, was it a blush or something I saw of theirs that had a hummingbird on it? And I'm like, I want that hummingbird. Really, Mary? Really? And I've never tried any of their products. All right, let's move on to number 7. Is there a brand you've only tried because their packaging lured you in? If so, were you happy with the actual product? All right, well, that's easy. Okay, I can think of 2 off the top of my head. Benefit and the Balm. And I love both those brands too. So, but both of those, the packaging got me. What about you? All right. How many people like Benefit and the Balm for this? Or do you have some other choice? So Mina says, might be a dumb request, a warm versus cool video. I'm still so confused, and I've been wearing makeup since 1976. And Jay says, well, sometimes I am too. Mina. But when I get it on, if it looks terrible, I go, oh, that's probably really too warm for me. And then I put it away. Let's see. I got lost. I don't know where it went. Okay, Jay says, Chantecaille packaging is so pretty, but the price, yes. Did I read that already? I think I did. Lisa says, I love this. I love it when you guys converse with each other in the comments and stuff, or here, see, Lisa is telling Mina that she's not dumb. And I like that you guys converse with each other and that we really are like a family. Let's see. Michelle says that has never been an issue with me. Oh, Too Faced. Yes. I can't tell you how much Too Faced I've bought because it was so cute, right? Or it's going to have a smell to it. When in reality, I should probably be avoiding scent. Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah. I wouldn't call her cute, though. Is that what it said? No, that's not what it said. It didn't say cute packaging. It said because of the packaging. Yes. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury does definitely fit right in there. And so I'm with you on Benefit. Yep. And Anna says, not really. It's kind of, this is going up. YSL. Oh, yes. I agree. 100%. I bought 2 or 3 YSL lipsticks and it was the tube. I hardly ever wore. In fact, I think I sold those lipsticks. I never wore the lipsticks. It was just, I wanted that tube. And on that same note, didn't I just do a video, or I just edited one where I was using my Guerlain or however you say it. I was using the meteorites and I bought that and I just smelled them. Very rarely do I actually wear them. I just like to smell them and put them on the vanity because they look pretty. Bonnie says, "Well, nuts. I need to leave. Hope that you." Oh, thank you for showing up, Bonnie. Thank you so much. Sandra says, "Smashbox brought our brought a highlight and eyeshadow palette covered in crystals." Yes, yes. Oh, I almost bought that, and it was because of the packaging. Tarte, you know what? Tarte got me so many times. That's truly when I bought Tarte. Most of it was because of the packaging, and then I wasn't impressed with the product, and I gave it away, sold it, something. Charlotte Tilbury, okay, and uh, RA is not for magnetic lipstick tubes. Oh, really? I'm not a sucker for magnetic lipstick tubes. Oh, I am. I am such a sucker for them. Okay, so Patty wants to know, and you wonder why you have allergies. Why? Because of the scent, maybe? I don't know. I think I missed something there. Okay, so next question. We're running out of time. This is terrible. I want to spend all day here with you guys. Okay, number 7. Is there a brand? Nope, nope. We already did that. Number 8. Some would say drugstore and mid-range prices are starting to overlap. What drugstore beauty brands are guilty of making this happen? And what are your thoughts to the rising drugstore prices? Okay, I do agree with that. And it's not that on some things, it's just not that much more to go for a high-end product that I know I will love. So that's how I feel about it anyway. What brands? L'Oreal. I mean, there are all L'Oreal, Maybelline, CoverGirl, they're all Revlon, they're all going up, I think. Physicians Formula, right? Anything that's not wet and wild LA girl. So yeah, I do, and it also makes me more guilty even of justifying the high end because heck, for a few more dollars, I can have the thing that I know works, and I don't have to mess with having to take it back. So, what do you guys say? Uh, let's see, Pixie. Pixie is pretty high for drugstore. I agree with that, Lisa. That's a good example. Lisa Malone says L'Oreal. Cindy says Physicians Formula. Jay, Physicians Formula. Michelle, Physicians Formula. See, I got it in there, but I almost forgot about it because I don't pick up a lot of it. And that's why I've had just luck with Physicians Formula brand. And because it's so expensive, I'm like, no, I can have something I know I really love from Sephora for that price. So yeah, a lot of you guys are smacking the crap out of Physicians Formula, right? L'Oreal, Maybelline, Revlon, Boots number 7, which I can't seem to find. Um, Physicians Formula, yeah, I think that we're going to give it to Physicians Formula. I think that they need to be paying attention. What is that light there? Oh, let me move this way. I think we need to be smacking Physicians Formula with this. Number 9, with anti-consumerism and the eat the rich mentality starting to take hold in the YouTube beauty space, are there any brands that you still feel a loyalty towards? If so, and why? Okay, say it with me. What am I going to say, guys? You know me so well. You know I'm going to say Lancome, right? Yeah, I do. I'm probably always going to feel loyalty toward Lancome, unless they were to like take out a campaign that says we just absolutely hate you, Glitzy Fritzy, or they just start really sucking after all since what they've been around since the 30s, right? Unless they started just really sucking on everything they put out, I think I'm always probably going to have a loyalty toward Lancome. What's it for you guys? Lancome. Oh, now this, I don't think you guys are saying Lancome. I think you guys are guessing Lancome for me because I said, "What do you guys think I'm going to say?" And there's a delay. So Lancome, Lancome, Lancome. LOL, Lancome. Mary, you are a ray of sunshine. Well, thank you. Here's the ray. It's right there. Look, it's gonna come through my hair. Woo, 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 woo. Stop it. Ah. All right. Long comb. Marianne, her long comb. La Mer, because that was my mom's favorite cream. Oh, Heba, I did not know that. And Sherry G, hello, Sherry. She can't think of any. B says, Makeup Forever HD Foundation. Patty says, I am not that loyal to any. They need to keep proving themselves to me. You know, we should all be kind of like that, I think. Then they would stay on their toes, would they not? Lisa Malone says, Estee Lauder. Sherry G says, The Ordinary, but that doesn't count. Well, I don't know. If you want to say The Ordinary, then I guess it counts. Because you count. So it counts. Love you, girl. Got to say goodbye. Oh, bye, Michelle. And thank you. Thank you so much for showing up. Anna says, I will always buy Skin Feels Good creams unless they change the formula. I don't think I know that. Kate says, I don't feel loyalty to any brand. They just all have way more money than we do. So I'm going to go by product performance. That's a really good, smart answer. I like that answer. Okay, that's what I wish I said. That was really what I was going to say. Okay, I just was testing you guys. So that was my real answer. Psych. Okay, so, and I just bought the Lancome eye primer in the little pot, and it's great. Ooh, Emily, really? Because I've never had that, and I'm going to try that because I've always wondered how does that compare to my MAC Painterly, which I've wore for so many years. And I didn't realize that Lancome had that. And then I was over at the counter one day and I went, What? What is this? So I've been curious about that. Kay Burley Storm says, Not loyal to makeup, but loyal to hair care brand Wen. You know what? I used to wear Wen. I put it in my hair and then I'd walk around and people would say, What's that clop of stuff in your hair? And I'd say, It's Wen. I am still loyal to some Wen products, but I really like my Better Not Younger hair stuff. Since my hair's been like this, yeah, not sponsored. Okay, let's see. Number 10. Well, we're making a pretty good dent, but we're not going to get to all of these, and I'm so sorry for that. Number 10, have you ever felt betrayed by a brand? If so, what happened? All right. I think all my old school Fritzy family, who do I feel betrayed by? Drunk Elephant. And I have a whole video. I have a video on it, subsequential rants on it. So, hi, Michelle, Cinnamon Girl Beauty. Hello there. How are you? I'm actually getting ready to have to leave. So I wasn't looking in the right place. I'm getting ready to have to leave in just maybe 10 minutes here. Isn't that terrible? We're not going to get to finish all this. Let's see what people are saying now. What was the question again? Because I done forgot. Oh, yeah. Who we feel betrayed by. Let's see. So D is also a Wen gal. I think I knew that, but I forgot. So Lori feels betrayed by Makeup Forever because they changed the formula. Oh, well, that's good to know because I didn't know that. I would have been upset if I'd have went to replace my Makeup Forever and it was different. Drunk Elephant. She guessed it. Sandra, you know me so well. Mwah, there you go. High five. High five. Yeah, Sandra knew it was Drunk Elephant. Lynn knew it was Drunk Elephant. Okay, so yes. And they ruined my skin for a little bit of time. They actually ruined my skin and then refused to cooperate and talk to me about it. Who does that? Any brand I have used for years and then they improve their product by making something I'm allergic to it. Well, now that would definitely make me mad. Sherry says, It Cosmetics. My pores didn't say goodbye. That's good. I like that. Mina says, during our something time, do more lives, please. Kay Burley Storm says that she feels betrayed by Tati. I know you guys don't want to hear me beating that Tati horse again. I didn't just call her a horse, by the way. That's a saying. I didn't mean to just say that. It sounded like I was calling her a horse. I'm not calling her a horse, and I know you guys don't want me beating that horse anymore. So try not to. Cindy says, bye, Mary. I hope you start doing these lives more often. It's fun, right? I could actually really sit here all day talking to you guys because I am that kind of a blabbermouth. You know, that whole diarrhea of the mouth thing, that's me running for mayor all day long. Lisa says, before you leave, I want to let you know that I love your nail videos and I love you to be safe. Well, thank you, Lisa. Not a lot of people do. I did just get contacted by a company that is a rival company to Cura Sky, and they're sending me their dip system. And I said, we'll see. I have to compare it. We'll see about that. So we'll see about that. These lives are fun. Any brand that discontinues my perfect color. Or your holy grail, right? Right, Karen? If they discontinue your holy grail. Robin says, my friend had the same problem with Drunk Elephant. See, not just me. Let's see. Okay, let's try and get another one in before I have to leave. 11. Are there any brands that you feel give off exclusive vibes, making you feel like you aren't cool, rich, or pretty enough to buy from? If so, which brand and why? I'm going to have to say Chantecaille and by Terry. Both of them, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like kind of like I'm not that good. You know, I can't, it's because of the cost, but I feel like, oh, I'm sorry. That mic fell down. I'm sorry if that hurt your ears. I feel like there is an exclusive air about it. La Prairie, La Mer, you know, Sicily, these kinds of brands, they cost so much that I feel like they don't want us regular folks, right? It might be just my thought, but that's how I feel. So, Mary for president. Whoa, wait, what happened here? Of Longcomb, right? You don't want me running the country for sure. Okay, let's see. Dr. Dre is not a what? Fan. She's not a fan of Drunk Elephant and warns of it. I don't know. You know, I don't have really a lot of time to watch more. I like to watch videos. I just don't have enough time to. But I'm getting some agreement here. Chanel. Yes, Michelle says Chanel. That's a good one. I feel like, remember when you came here last year and we went to Saks? And I went up to the Chanel counter and everything I loved, I picked it up and went, oh my gosh, I can't even, right? I just feel like I would like to, but I just feel like I'm not that fancy. I'm not that fancy of a girl, you know? So I'm not included in Chanel, La Mer, Sicily, La Prairie, Chantecaille, because they look at me and go, you po. Okay, maybe they don't, but that's how I feel. I feel like they're laughing at me when I go up there and they'll be like, no, girl, just go. Okay. This is not for you. Get back over there. Just get back over to the Lancome counter because we're too rich for your blood. So La Mer by Terry, Sicily, La Mer by Terry, Chantecaille. All right. Oh, by Ern. Oh, yes, I'm so sorry your back hurts. I hope that you get better. I hope move. Yes, keep moving. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. More by Terry, more La Mer. And guys, we have to stop on that one. But there are 12, 13, 14. There's like 4 more. And I have them listed in the description box. So if you guys want to come back and leave your answers to those in the comments, I would really appreciate it. And, you know, and if you come back and you haven't thumbs up the video yet, I mean, I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed. There are 46 people in here and I have 41 thumbs ups. That's the best we've ever done, guys. I love that. So let me read here what's going on before I have to say goodbye. Sherry says all luxury brands, they usually use fragrance and I'm allergic. Yeah, Sherry, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was saying it might be a good idea for those of us who aren't allergic to maybe start thinking about that because, you know, I mean, it could happen. I think that may have been what happened to my mom. And I don't ever want there to be a day when I can't wear makeup. So probably should be thinking about that a little more. I'm really guilty of liking products that smell good, but ultimately, ultimately, it might be my to my demise to keep using them. So I don't know. Anyway, oh gosh, I love you guys so much. I'm so sorry that I couldn't respond to everybody. It just moves so fast, but you guys are the best. I love you. Thank you so much. And thank you for everybody who put money in this room, the super chats. I love you so much. And I'm so appreciative to you. You guys are my sunny spot. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's my cue to start this car up, and I got to get going. So I wish that he hadn't forgot his lunch because I wanted to do all of those and so much more. But we'll do this again sometime. Would you guys like that? Okay, I think you would. So, um, I think this was so much easier to do on this laptop in here. So maybe that's where we'll do that from now on. Anyway, oh, thank you so much, Lori. Mwah. I love you guys. You guys are my heart. You're the best part of the Fritzy family. I love you so much, you guys. You have no idea what a blessing you guys are to me. And I want you to know that I love it when you guys are a blessing to each other and when you're a blessing to a better world. We can do that. We can make it a better world just by being a blessing, being nice, even if it's only a smile. How are you today? Okay. Take an interest in people. And until next time, love you. See you. Bye. And I'm out.